Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we dive into the world of entrepreneurship and explore the concepts that drive business success. Today, we're going to talk about M&A Fundamentals, a crucial aspect of business strategy that can make or break a company's future. So, let's get started. M&A Fundamentals refers to the principles and practices surrounding mergers and acquisitions, which are transactions where one company buys or combines with another. This concept is essential in today's business environment, as companies constantly seek to expand, innovate, and stay competitive. The history of M&A dates back to the late 19th century, but it wasn't until the 1980s that it became a mainstream business strategy. So, what are the core principles and theories behind M&A Fundamentals? At its core, M&A is about creating value by combining two or more companies. This can be achieved through various strategies, such as expanding into new markets, increasing efficiency, or gaining access to new technologies. Influential thinkers like Michael Porter and Bruce Henderson have contributed to our understanding of M&A, highlighting the importance of strategic fit, cultural alignment, and effective integration. Let's look at some real-world examples to illustrate M&A fundamentals in action. The acquisition of WhatsApp by Facebook in 2014 is a great case study. Facebook's strategic rationale was to expand its reach into the messaging app market, while WhatsApp gained access to more resources and expertise. The deal was valued at $19 billion, and it's considered one of the most successful M&A transactions in recent history. On the other hand, the merger between AOL and Time Warner in 2021 is often cited as a failed example of M&A. The deal was valued at $164 billion, but it ultimately led to significant write-downs and a loss of value for shareholders. So, what went wrong? In this case, the companies had different cultures, and the integration process was poorly managed. So, how can you apply M&A fundamentals in your own business or career? First, it's essential to have a clear strategic rationale for any potential deal. This means understanding your company's strengths, weaknesses, and goals, as well as those of the target company. Second, conduct thorough due diligence to ensure that the deal makes financial and operational sense. Third, plan carefully for integration, including developing a detailed roadmap and establishing a cross-functional team to oversee the process. Research has shown that successful M&A transactions often involve a strong cultural fit between the companies, effective communication with stakeholders, and a focus on creating long-term value. A study by McKinsey found that companies that prioritize strategic fit and cultural alignment are more likely to achieve success in their M&A deals. In terms of tools and resources, there are many excellent books on M&A that can provide valuable insights and guidance. One classic text is Barbarians at the Gate by Brian Burrow and John Helyar, which tells the story of the leveraged buyout of RGR Nabisco in the 1980s. Another useful resource is the website of the Securities and Exchange Commission, which provides detailed information on M&A transactions and regulatory requirements. Additionally, it's worth noting that M&A Fundamentals involves a range of other business concepts, such as financial analysis, risk management, and organizational design. For example, companies may use techniques like discounted cash flow analysis to evaluate the potential value of a target company. They may also need to consider issues like tax implications, regulatory compliance, and employee retention. In conclusion, understanding M&A fundamentals is crucial for anyone looking to succeed in business today. Remember, successful M&A requires careful planning, rigorous analysis, and a deep understanding of the companies involved. That's it for today's Business with Louis. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.